Hi there, how are you doing? My name is Charity Wambui Kavanaugh, and I am a life dating and love coach to high achieving single women over 40. And today I want to just share something that's special on my heart. Today is January 30th and 2026, and I got engaged 8 years ago on this day on a cold, chilly uh, early evening, somewhere in downtown Roswell, Georgia. And it was a very, of course, special time. And I am just, I just wanted to just share some reflections of how the experience was. So we had our first date, real date at least, in Canton Street, Roswell, Georgia. My husband and I met in 2016 and we met on Tinder. I was here on vacation from Kenya, visiting my sister for about 4 weeks. And I was already in the habit of online dating, rather like connecting with guys online and just meeting up and seeing where it goes, and had never done it in the US. So I said, okay, why not? And that's how Michael and I ended up connecting. And it was 4 wonderful weeks of we had about 4 dates, and one of them was actually in downtown Roswell and Canton Street. So it was a special place for us. We have a lot of beautiful memories there. We actually moved not too far from there when we were buying a house, just because we're just so fond of the place. Anyway, so I had come in January 2018 for my cousin's wedding, and my now husband was trying to get me over there to propose to me because he wanted to propose at a restaurant that we had a wine tasting. It was an Italian restaurant, and we had such a good time there, and that's where he wanted to propose. So we went over there, and the place was closed and it was like 30 degrees, and I had just come from Kenya. I was freezing, feeling so cold. And the reason that I remember this so well is because we came from Kenya like 2 weeks ago and I'm so cold. And I just remember being so cold. And he was like, shoot, well, the next place that he wanted to propose was on a little step on Canton Street that he had kissed me for the first time. And then he tried to kind of guide me there, but I was shaking. So we ended up ducking into another restaurant called Salt that was on Canton Street, and that's where he ended up proposing. I did not know he was going to propose that day. I knew he was going to propose because he had told my dad already that he wants to marry me. Story for another day. But I remember just thinking like, oh my God, I'm getting married. Like, I can't believe this is happening to me. And if you know my story, you know, for 10 years, from around early 20s to mid 30s, I wasn't dating. Like, my love life was non-existent, no dates, no men, nothing. And I went on this journey of being deliberate and about finding love. And the long story short is I ended up meeting my husband. And so I just remember thinking like, I'm 35, I just got engaged, and like I'm actually living in the life of my dreams. And I just wanted to encourage, any lady listening who's over 40, even if you're like, in your 30s, over 40, 50, 60s, and you desire love, and you want to be with somebody. I just want this story to inspire you that one, it's possible, but two, you need to be proactive about your dating life. You need to put yourself out there again. You need to risk at love again. You need to put effort in putting yourself out there. Now, of course, that's a very loaded ask or tip, and that's where I come in. I am a dating coach, and I help women who haven't, especially the women who haven't dated in years and years and years, even those who've not been married before, those who've not, you're in your 40s and 50s and 60s, you've never been married, you haven't dated in so long, you don't have kids, those, my heart really connects with those ladies because that's the journey I walked. But even if you're just listening to this and you just haven't dated in a while, or even you've been dating and things haven't been working out, like that's sort of where I come in. I share a lot of tips, I share a lot of videos and just, things that are very helpful. And that's one way to start to take action. But there's a lot in between there. There's getting ready for love, there's healing, there's a time for dating and actually putting yourself out there. So, my point of this video is that you have to believe that love is possible and love is for you. There's love for you and there's a relationship out there for you. And also, you have to take some type of action. You have to take some type of action. And if this video like speaks to one woman, then it was meant to be for you. If this video speaks to one man, then this video was for you. I just hope you're inspired to keep the hope alive, to keep trying to and putting yourself out there and really doing the best that you can. And if you really want support and you're like, okay, boy, I don't even know where to start, I don't even know what to do, please go ahead and reach out. I do discovery calls every week with ladies just like you who want to know what could be the next step, or why am I stuck, or what do I need to do. All right, so if that's you, please go ahead and just click on the link on these comments, and we'll be able to have a conversation. But otherwise, I'm just reminiscing. I'm just having a wonderful day, just thinking about that time and thinking like, oh God, it's finally my turn. It's finally my turn, give me this gorgeous ring. And we've been happily married for the last 8 years, growing in love, growing in our commitment to each other, withstanding the challenges that life brings together. And I'm not saying it's perfect, but I am saying that it's awesome when you are married to the person who you're meant to be with and who aligns with you and your vision and your life purpose, and you complement each other well, you're a team. That really goes a long way. So anyway, thanks for listening. And yeah, stay tuned for another video. And if this inspired you, or somebody who could benefit from them, please, who could be inspired by this, please share it with them. All right, till next time. Talk to you soon. Bye.